I had written an outline of A Woman of Substance. I got the idea one day because I'd had 4 other ideas, books I hadn't finished, and I literally interviewed myself one morning and said, okay, what kind of book do you want to write? Where do you want to set it? What is it really about? Who's the main character? Is it in America or England? And I answered those questions. I mean, I wasn't talking out loud to myself, you know, I was thinking.
There's places for people like you.
I know. So what happened was I thought of the questions and wrote down the answers and came up with, I want to write a traditional, old-fashioned novel, and I want to set it in England because I'm English and I know the English, the British. I then thought about who the book would be about and what was it about, and in 1 week I'd written an outline. I sent it to a friend in London who was not my agent but was an agent, and he called me up and said, Barbara, this is a great outline. He said, but you know, you started 4 books that you didn't finish. Do you think if you start this you will finish it? And I said, what I'm going to do is wait to make a deal, and I want to put some more thought into it. I've done an outline, but I want to now think about the book. By an odd coincidence, an American publisher went into his office 2 days later and said, you know what I'm looking for? His name was George, he's died, but she said, George, I'm looking for a traditional, old-fashioned novel set in England. He said, I've got the outline, but I'm not the agent. I can't give it to you. Here's her phone number. And she called me up and said, can you come and meet myself? She explained what had happened and who she was, and he called Sue to say she was going to call me. So I went down for a drink, took the outline because they said, may we see this outline? So the editor that she'd brought along, Carolyn Blakemore, called me the next morning and said, I've read this outline. It's the best outline I've ever had, ever in my life. Can I please have some pages? And I said, there aren't any.
No, you may not.
So she said, when can I have some pages? And I said, it's June. What about after Labor Day if I give you 100 pages? And I did, and they bought it in 48 hours. So on 100 pages and an outline.